Today I'm restoring the headlights on this Toyota 4Runner. I'm going to show you a permanent method. I've been doing this for 5 years. The first set of headlights I did with this method, they are still clear to this day. And if you watch the whole video, you will see why. So if you want to learn how to permanently restore headlights, you can charge a little bit more to your customers by saying it's permanent. And you don't have to tell them it's a temporary fix that lasts 1 year or 6 months. This will last years and probably the lifetime of the headlights and the car. Watch this video. Trust me, it's worth it. So these are actually not as yellow or oxidized as some of the other headlights I've done, so I won't be dry sanding with 240 on a DA. I'm actually gonna start with wet sanding at 400, then I'm gonna do 600, 800, 1,000, then 1,500, and finish off with 2,000. And then I'm gonna clear coat them. See, just because the paint is chipping on this old car, I'm still taping up. No matter what you do when you're working close to the paint, you always tape up. So this is just with one pass of 400. All it's doing is getting rid of the oxidation. I'm in a little bit of shade spot, so you might not be able to see it, but this is yellow. I will rinse it. See that? All that yellow liquid. Now basically what we've done is remove the oxidation layer with the initial sand, and then the rest is just, moving up in grit to get rid of the deeper scratch marks so that you can clear coat it. So I went over it with 400 again, just to show you that the first time I went over it with 400, that was removing the oxidation layer. See, the liquid is not yellow anymore, so it should be milky on the second time. The first time is getting rid of the oxidation. After you're done all your sanding, all you're gonna do is just wipe it down with alcohol, re-tape it back up. If you have the masking paper, even great. If you have a whole car cover of that roll, that's even better. On these older cars I don't really use cover the whole car. I just use the masking paper, tape with paper, and I do that, and then that's how you prep it for the clear coat. So I'm gonna do that and I'll show you on camera. This is what I use for alcohol to get it free of dirt. Okay, this is the clear coat. Spray Max is the company, 2K Clear Glamour, and this is the code. It's a two-part. The cap goes into the bottom to activate the hardener. And you can see it right there in the cap. Once you push it in, you shake it up for a few minutes, and then you start spraying. Okay, when I'm spraying this, I'm gonna hold the camera and show you how I do it. First coat is gonna be light. First coat, it's a grab coat, so you're not spraying it all and clearing it up in the first coat. You're gonna do 2 coats. That's what the second coat is for. And as always, before spraying, test your spray pattern. That's what it looks like, you know, rectangle. So that's good. I'm gonna do my first coat and then the second coat. Also, another helpful tip when spraying, I like to lift the hood up because you'll always have overspray no matter what when you're spraying. So in order to prevent overspray in the glass, I just lift up the hood, you know, put some styrofoam and stuff over the engine components. Okay, time to do the first coat. That's it. That's all you gotta do for the first coat. And you can already see it's gonna be very clear. So you wanna let that first coat dry for about 10 minutes before you can do the second coat. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Now it's time for the second coat. And this time it's gonna spray it a little bit closer. Look at that. That's fucking glass. So once you're at this stage, if you can, peel off all the masking tape without touching this, or you can wait till it's cured, maybe about 5-10 minutes, but because you sprayed it on thicker to get it this clear, it may be a little bit longer. But just take it off, then take your after pictures, and I'm gonna put the before and after of this car at the end of this video.